Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Al-Nassr looking to pass their way through. De Bruyne. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy indeed is someone who has the potential now to start dominating games. And I'm sure in the first 20 minutes or so, he'll be doing that and making his presence felt. With a surprisingly good passing range, he really is one of the best at triggering attacks from deeper positions now.
Okay, interesting. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Ayew. And he's there to clear it. And that is expertly dealt with. So it is still 0-0. Messi. De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. Cleared away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now there... And Ribéry! It's in! Al-Nassr take the lead!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Al-Nassr are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And here's Ayew. Gets into some space. And here's and the finish!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Leicester were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Could try cutting inside here. He gets big! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Voss. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's clever. Messi, and he's certainly onside here. And that has been knocked clear. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Al-Nassr clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Al-Nassr go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here.
Al-Nassr definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He's got away. Reed. That's tidy. And that's played in. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Crosses it into the area. Cleared without hesitation. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van Nistelrooy! They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Goal! After 64 minutes is number 8, Ruud van Nistelrooy.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Al-Nassr are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Costa Curta. Perez. Good spot, he's seen the run. And it's hoisted clear. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Messi. And he's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
De Bruyne. The referee has given a corner.
Substitution.
De Bruyne plays it short. He's got the shot away! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Navididi. Ricardo Pereira. No way through there. Van Nistelrooy, given the lift of his goal.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
There will be
Justin.
3 minutes added time.
Ricardo Pereira. And it's Perez. And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Van Nistelrooy, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Al-Nassr definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Van Nistelrooy. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Perez. That's really well cleared. Getafe have the chance to go the other way. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature.
Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. And that has been knocked clear. Getafe are looking to go forward now. And it's Bernat. So it is still 0-0. Perez. Driving on and making good progress. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Juanmi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Juanmi. Ribery. And it's De Bruyne. Hits one! It's anyone's ball now. Can he stop it going out? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they're back on the ball again. Up he goes! It's in! Al-Nassr take the lead. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Al-Nassr leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
2 added minutes have
Deep
been
into
indicated.
stoppage time. Bernat. And the shot! And one more try! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Al-Nassr happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Al-Nassr carrying a one-goal lead. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he's picked out the run. Showing good feet. And that should get the job done. Perez going full tilt down the left. Van Nistelrooy is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, super ball! Ribéry! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's delightful. And here's Van Nistelrooy! And that has been knocked clear.
The attendance for this match was 72,306. Substitution on the field, number 2. Coming on to replace him is number 12, Young.
Crosses it into the area. Diego Rico with the clearance. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. De Bruyne! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He can get that clear. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's... Can he put it away? Header! They've done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
The goal scorer.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Number 10.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Ribéry. Van Nistelrooy tries a shot! It's in! And they've got their lead back. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Goal! After 81 minutes is number 10, Robert Pires. Substitution on the field, number 24.
Getafe making consecutive changes here. Borja Mayoral getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Al-Nassr take the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
And it's Perez. De Bruyne. That's a decent clearance.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
minutes has been indicated.
Borja Mayoral. Belletti. Davids. And here's Van Nistelrooy. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And that will be it. Al-Nassr have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Van Nistelrooy voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you felt that all they had to do was release their...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And no, that was never going to make it. He's found a way through, and the shot! It's in! Al-Nassr take the lead! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
After 12 minutes is number 30, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
So, a breakthrough already. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Waneri.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And he was quick to react. Saliba.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
De Bruyne. That has been slung wide. Partey with a definite foul there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Beckenbauer. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rice. Waneri. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Trossard touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
De Bruyne.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Neymar. Costa Curta. De Bruyne. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ribéry. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Sterling. So, what can they make of this? Rice. 5 minutes till the break. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Messi. Well, played right into his path.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
There will be one.
Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Al-Nassr happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Al-Nassr definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution.
There's the hit! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
The goal scorer after 48 minutes is number 30, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Partey. Guarneri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now Ødegaard. And that is expertly dealt with.
Al-Nassr are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
That's headed upfield. Now it's Messi. Now it's Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is good strength. Showing good feet. Messi. It's out for a goal kick. Rice. Lewis Skelly. And here's Martinelli. Rice.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's good running with the ball. Now the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Martinelli. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Hoisted in. Well, there's the clearance. That'll be a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic...
Havertz! And now a sudden chance to counter. Ribéry. Ribéry puts his foot on the gas. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Partey. Martinelli. Davids was in no mood for any of that. Ødegaard. For Rice. Martinelli.
2 added minutes has been
Belletti.
indicated.
De Bruyne. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Spread it left. Oh, that's fabulous. And that will be it. Al-Nassr are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Real chance! A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He almost benefited from some real generosity. No wonder the keeper's going nuts.
And he was quick to react. Can he get away here? And Van Nistelrooy! He's hit it first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Minamino. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And no, he's seen through all of that. Zakaria did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Minamino. Decent hit! Goal! Monaco! How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
The goal scorer for Monaco after 25
So the
minutes
first moment
is
of real
number
significance.
18.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Al-Nassr are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. He's in space and looking for options.
Monaco really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Beckenbauer gets across and deals with it. Perez. And the counter is on. Messi. Ribéry. And he's cut it out. Akliush.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Minamino. And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. Davids. And it's De Bruyne.
De Bruyne really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Al-Nassr still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Such good technique.
Messi, he's found a way through. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Shapes to shoot!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution for Monaco, number 14. Coming on the field is number 36, Mbolo.
Ben Seguir. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Al-Nassr are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Akliouche. Minamino, looking understandably energised after his goal. Ben Seguir. Minamino. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Monaco, number 18.
Monaco
Number
making
7,
consecutive changes
coming
here.
on the field, number 10, 11, number 27.
Kehrer. And Vanderson. Akliouche.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Messi! Sticks it away! They have stolen level at the last! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
86 minutes is number 30, Lionel Messi.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Diatta, and here's Mbolo. De Bruyne. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And it's Perez. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. Steaming on goalwards. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's under a lot of pressure there. Munoz did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Spread out to the left. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Lerma.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
He has found the way through. That's a decent clearance. Perez heads it! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And he's there to clear it. Out to the right. Nice control. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Perez. Diaz. Oh, they can break here. Diaz. Cannavaro. Now Costa Curta. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. He's through here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's a lovely, neat pass. Colombia are looking to break at pace. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Ribéry. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Messi. Spread neatly. Lerma. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Al-Nassr are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That is good strength. Ribéry. Ribéry! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Al-Nassr are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Over to the left. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Al-Nassr clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cordoba. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Up for a header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Cleared without hesitation.
Colombia showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get...
It's Perez! Munoz. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Now it's Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's De Bruyne. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Short changes him with that pass.
Al-Nassr can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Costa Curta. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Van Nistelrooy.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the shot! It's in! And that for him is goal number 10.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
The goal scorer!
That's that, the end. Al-Nassr can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Ribéry voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Al-Nassr definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Chance to shoot now, and the shot! Big moment, massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Ribery demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So, a breakthrough already. Koeman. Cannavaro. And it's Van Nistelrooy. He's in, surely! Messi gets flagged offside. And it's lofted through here. Oh, he's found support out wide. That had too much on it. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Costa Curta. Cannavaro. Ribery might just make this. Upamecano.
Bayern Munich clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Koeman. And Pavlovic. For Olise. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Davids out-muscles him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. Nicely aimed pass. Cleared away. And they've got a throw. And it's Perez. Looking tidy in possession here. Olise.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
5 minutes till the break. No, he's not getting past him there. Koeman. Nice control. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Al-Nassr come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Al-Nassr carrying a one-goal lead. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a decent clearance.
Perez, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ribery looking to add to his goal. Al-Nassr just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Belletti, and he's managed to get free. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne stood his ground strongly. Olise. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 42, Musiala. Number 11, Kingsley
Well seen,
Coman.
saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Olise. Coming on the field, number 25, Thomas Müller. Number 10, Sane. Number 7, Serge Gnabry.
Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Davids wins the duel this time. Oh, no joy this time.
Al-Nassr clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Lima. And it's Müller. Al-Nassr leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. He has found the way through. Perez. De Bruyne goes short. That'll be a throw. De Bruyne. Kim Min-jae tries to clear. Threads one in.
Al-Nassr can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Lima.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Sané. 2 minutes to be added on. And here's Müller. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Ribery picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.